You know that feeling, right? You're constantly busy, your calendar is packed, but at the end of the day, you're not actually sure what you accomplished. Well, today, we're going to tackle that feeling head on with a really cool analogy: the digital washing machine. Get ready because we're about to see how you can literally transform hours of tedious work into mere minutes of high impact results. Okay, let's just start right here. Does this hit a little too close to home? That feeling of leaving the office late, totally drained, and still wondering, what did I really get done today? It's such a common trap, isn't it? This weird pride we take in working long hours. But what if all that overtime isn't a sign of dedication? What if it's actually a sign of a broken, outdated process? And that leads us to a really important question. I mean, think about it. It's the 21st century. None of us would dream of spending our Saturday washing laundry by hand, right? We have machines for that. So why are so many of us still manually washing our digital work every single day? Let's dig into what that actually looks like. This right here, this is a total game changer in how you think about being tired from work. That exhaustion you feel after a long day, it's probably not from making brilliant strategic breakthroughs. No, it's the slow, grinding friction of doing things the hard way that's really wearing you down. And here are the usual suspects. Manually reading through a massive email chain just to pull out a summary, painstakingly trying to align 10 different calendars for one meeting, copying and pasting data from a spreadsheet to a presentation. This is the digital version of scrubbing clothes on a washboard. Yeah, it gets the job done, but it is slow, it is inefficient, and it is definitely not the best use of your amazing brain. And all this manual washing, it has a cost. And it's not just about feeling tired. The cost is so much deeper. And honestly, it's affecting the most important parts of your job and your career. Let's take a look at what's really being sacrificed here. This really lays it all out, doesn't it? For every bit of mental energy you spend on the repetitive muscle work, the small technical stuff, that's energy that gets stolen from your big ideas. Your creativity gets shoved to the side. Your ability to think about the grand strategy gets completely ignored. You end up flexing on these low-value tasks while your brain, the part that can actually innovate, is just sitting on the bench. And here it is, the ultimate cost: time. You can't make more of it, you can't buy it, you can't get it back once it's gone. Every single minute you waste on a task that a machine could do is a minute you'll never have for your family, for your hobbies, or for actually developing the skills that will move your career forward. But what if there was a better way? What if you could just take all of that tedious, messy digital laundry, toss it into a machine, press a single button, and have it all come out clean, folded, and ready to go in minutes? Well, guess what? That machine is finally here. So let's put a clear definition on this. When I say the digital washing machine, I'm talking about a new kind of AI tool. Its entire purpose in life is to take on those repetitive, mind-numbing digital chores for you. It's designed to handle all the drudgery, which frees up your mind to focus on the high-value work that only a human can do. The creative thinking, the strategic planning, the big picture stuff. Okay, so talk is cheap, right? It's one thing for me to tell you about it, but it's a whole other thing to actually see it in action. So let's check out some real-world before and after scenarios. You're going to want to see the sheer scale of this transformation. Just look at these numbers. A task that would normally block out a huge chunk of your morning, slogging through a dense 50-page report, is now done in the time it takes to brew a cup of coffee. You go from 2 hours of painful manual reading to just 2 minutes of getting the absolute key insights delivered right to you. That's insane. Or what about this one? Come on, we have all been there, staring at a blank screen, trying to find just the right words for a super important email. A 30-minute struggle becomes a 30-second solution. It hands you a polished, persuasive draft that you can quickly tweak and send. The speed is it's incredible. And listen, this isn't just for admin tasks. This proves it right here. Even creative work gets a massive, massive boost. What used to be a half-day project, just building an outline and a rough draft, is now condensed into 5 minutes. You get a solid structure, and you even get new creative ideas and angles to explore. It completely smashes through writer's block. So this all leads to the really big question: what do you do with all this newfound power? I mean, what happens when you suddenly reclaim hours of your day, every single day? This isn't just about your own personal productivity anymore. It's about leading a fundamental shift in how we all work. Now, let's be super clear about this. The goal here is not to find a clever new way to be lazy. It is the exact opposite. This is about elevating your work. It's about shifting your energy away from those low-value tasks and pouring it into high-impact projects. It's about creating more value for your company and your career in a tiny fraction of the time. So here's how you can actually start this movement. It's a simple 3-step plan. First, just start using these tools yourself and win back your time. That's your most valuable asset. Step 2, you become the example. You set a brand new standard for what real productivity looks like. And third, you've got to share your results. Show your team the before and after numbers. Because when they see you finishing something in minutes that takes them hours, they're going to want to know how you did it. This is so much bigger than just one person. This is about changing the entire culture of work. That old culture that celebrates being busy needs to be replaced by a new one that celebrates being effective. Let's make work smart, not hard, more than just some cheesy poster on the wall. Let's make it how we actually operate.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. As you go about your day today, just look around. Who do you see that's still manually washing their work? Who seems stuck in that endless cycle of unproductive overtime? Think about it, because maybe they're the next person who really needs to hear about this.